Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left...
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria, after 4 minutes, is number 19, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kane. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mitoma. He is through here. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. Now they can break here. Tries to pass it through. This might spell take. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Japan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Kane. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nigeria have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's heaved it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Douane. Looking to play him in. Now it's Douane. Kubo. Fernandez. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Kubo. Now it's Minamino.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. And he's there to get it away. Valverde. Now it's Douane. Kubo. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
In with the challenge. Marquinhos. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Such good technique.
Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernandez. That's a lovely pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely spread. He has found the way through. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's making progress on the ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Marmoush. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That has been cut short. Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Schlotterbeck. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Nigeria certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Nigeria are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Minamino. Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. Marmoush. And they can counter here. Now his path. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Marquinhos. And it's Camavinga. Now Schlotterbeck. Fernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. This looks promising. Kane. And here's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's on his way! He shifted it to the flank. No, he refuses to take the bait. Nigeria are 2 up early in the second half. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Kubo. Marmouche.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Endo. And it's Minamino. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chips it through. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 22, Federico Valverde. Coming on to replace him is number 24. Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Toma. Good ball, good take. Bullish header! He's scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chance here to counter. That is a great pick out. Alexander-Arnold. Out of play for a throw. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 9.
Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 21.
Kamavinga.
Substitution.
Nigeria are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he was quick to react. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8. Minamino.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Lewandowski getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Japan go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fernandes. Rafael Leao. And it's Fernandes. Mayulu, certainly one of the players of the week.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, given away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way. There's the shot! And he can clear it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now this could be a chance.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Minamino into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that could set him on his way. Endo gets over and intercepts. Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Minamino does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Always onto this. It's not an especially good pass, that. And we're done. Nigeria, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
The screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Welcome our players, everyone. And now, lining up for
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants.
Can he finish? Yes, it's in! And Nigeria are ahead! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 19, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Nigeria penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach.
Shoots! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Osimhen, and he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nigeria look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Great vision. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Van Dijk plays it forward. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Great chance! Messi. Opts for safety. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcola. It's Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Now it's Osimhen. Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Valverde. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Number 29.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's neat. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcola. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Robertson. Bellingham has created one goal already. Picked out brilliantly. Osimhen! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Andrick. Now DiMarco. Dani Olmo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He's picked his way through. Messi going full steam down the flank. And he's gone backward here. And the finish! Another big chance that gets away.
Nigeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
DiMarco. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga. That has not gone well. Valverde. And it's Azar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
That's really... Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect.
Hey, Peter, you have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So we're into the second 45.
Nigeria clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mbappe, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Lewandowski, has a look and plays it forward. Kamavinga, who's looking wide. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Osimhen. It's a promising position. And it's Bellingham. Barcola, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bellingham. Great ball. Big chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Hazard, and that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's burst through! Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dani Olmo, he's shifting through the gears here. Drilled in low. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. Osimhen. Osimhen takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, what a ball! He's dealt with that really well. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Coming on the field.
Yes, it's there! As close to a certainty as can be.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rafael Leao, and this is Kane. Messi. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Nigeria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And back to the keeper they go. DiMarco. It's Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's beaten the last man! Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 26, Robertson.
Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Marquinhos.
Number 14.
Van Dijk.
Substitution in progress.
It's Camavinga. That's going right the way across. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. He's found some space. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That is decidedly lacking. Camavinga, Garcia, 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's away! This looks promising. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! In he goes again. And he is just ripping it up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And that's it. Nigeria, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Kane just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Match is now on sale in the stadium.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And now, lining up for
Nigeria have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored.
Hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a... Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. Danger averted for now. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Dembele. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Osimhen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. And this is Lewandowski. And a chance! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Ryerson. Yamal. There they go, hunting in packs. Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal, he has found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk. Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception. Alvarez. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Lewandowski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's got away, and the shot! And it's in! Inter are back in business! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe! And he's managed to get... And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short.
Minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. There's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. All the way back. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Nigeria are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Inter Milan get the second half going.
Nigeria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Osimhen. Lewandowski. And he's heaved it away. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot!